What's up with you guys? Your boy Woodger in the cut with another video, man. And I told y'all that my next video would be a defensive tutorial video, or like at least a defensive tips video. So the way I want to do this video was I was gonna start off with breaking down a quick gameplay from when I played Club 2K. You know, these guys have some high win percentages. I ain't saying that they was good, but you know, they had high win percentages, so you can consider them, I guess, comp if you want to, whatever. But you know, the guard I was guarding, I think he had like a 82 win percentage or something like that. And I think the other two, the big and the lock, had like 80s or 90s or something like that. I don't remember. But you know, I want to show you guys this example of how to play defense and kind of break it down a little bit for you guys. And then from there, after the gameplay, I was going to show you guys the settings that I use and some of the badges that I recommend you run on different levels, and hopefully that will help you guys become better defenders. So in this first possession, you're gonna look and see how I'm guarding them. I'm not chasing them. If you see, I'm holding the right stick up. And now before this clip even continue, that is the main thing I want to stress to you guys. When you playing defense, do not chase. Predict their movements. Stand still. 9 times out of 10, if you guard a guard that has a play style like this guard, or that play like stage guards or anything like that, if they're dribbling too much or they're used to people chasing them, they will come back into you. So they will bring the ball back into you, and that could be free steals. So you just have to make sure that you're being patient and you're predicting their movements. So if you look at me and my teammate where it's paused right now, you see we're playing 3 up. We're not giving, we letting the slip happen on purpose. You're gonna see sometimes where the defense is just bad and journal on our part, where the communication wasn't good. But and most times, if I'm getting hit by a screen and I can't step over it, my big man or my lock is fully committing onto the guard, so he cannot get a 3. And we would rather give up the slip for a 2 than give up a 3. So always remember that the point of playing defense in this game is not to just prevent people from getting 3s, but to limit how many 3s they can actually get up. If you go with that mindset, then you would definitely see a lot more success playing defense. So let's get right back into the clip. So you see we gave up the slip, but you see my big man recovered, and you see the rotation defense. Now look at this defense again. You see he had, at this point, he really don't have any stamina. You can see he getting slower in his movements, and you can see how I'm just sitting on him. You see, made him take a dumb shot. He just really ain't got that much stamina now at this point. He been moving around a lot. So we gave up a 2, that's fine. You know, we're not tripping. So in this next clip, we're gonna break down something that my big man did, because my big man really carries on defense. I ain't gonna lie, it's my duo J, man. Shout out to my nigga. But you look, I'm getting hit by the screen, but you see I'm not chasing too hard. But I want you to look at the rotation he did. I'm gonna play it back for you guys again, but I really want you to look at that rotation that he did. You see how he fully committed to not giving up that 3. He seen I was hit, he fully committed. I should have dropped down, but I knew that he didn't want me in the paint with that big man, because it's gonna be a guaranteed 2. And if he has to chase the guard back down and get to the 3, it's a chance the guard could cook him on the perimeter if he on an ISO situation. So we always just say, whenever it's a situation like this where the big man is slipping and the guard is on the 3 and he's finna make a pass, I'm gonna always go get the guard. So if you a lock or you the guard, always go get the guard. Never ever switch to the big man. That's the way we play defense. That's what works for us. Always switch to the guard and allow your big man or your lock to recover in the paint for you, because that's a matchup you don't want. It's gonna be a guaranteed 2 every time, but if you allow them to chase it down, if they can rotate fast enough, you will see things like this happen. He got a chase down block. So in this possession, you will also see another example how to play defense in here. You see I'm not really chasing the guard too hard. I'm playing on his hip. You see he left righting, and you see how high that big man was setting the screen. Let me run that back for you guys real quick. I want you to look at how high his big man is setting that screen. He's setting that screen damn near at half court. He's trying to set the screen to where he gonna force the switch and the guard could possibly get a 3, but I'm playing with a faster big man, so that really don't matter. But look at how high he's setting the screen. Look, I'm on him right here. I chased him down. I stopped chasing, predicted his movement. I'm on his hip. And then you see the big man come set this high ass screen right here. Now this is gonna stonewall me from being able to actually get back to him. So this is gonna make my big man fully commit on the play. But you see how he picked him up on defense and he can't do nothing. Now that's my fault. I gave up on the slip. I was reaching. I was trying to predict the steal and I messed up, but he got a free 2 points out of it. But if you seen how we played that, the guard didn't have no chance to get a 3 off, even with that high ass screen he set. So you see, this is another example of good defense right here. As you can see, the center set the screen high as hell again. He's doing this on purpose to prevent me from being able to chase that guard down. He's trying to force the mismatch, so because the guard knows that my big man is not as fast as him. So he has an easier chance of getting that half mismatch expert to work and being able to get a shot off against my slower big man than he does against me. So the big man setting the screen extremely high to force the switch. Now it don't matter because you see the guard didn't even attempt to dribble or anything. His first thought was, let me throw the slip. You know what I'm saying? My big man has a mismatch. He got the guard. I'm gonna throw a slip. If you see my lock baited him because he dropped down out the corner. He baited him into passing the ball. And now we back. Defense reset. It's that simple. It's that simple. When you figure out their patterns, when you see what people are trying to do, if you just sit there and think about it, defense could be the easiest thing in this game, to be honest with you. Now they're gonna reset the ball, of course. And you see now they have a dead possession. So what he gonna do? Throw it in the paint mash, because I'm 5'10", there's nothing I can do about it. So here's another example of really good defense, and this is what I mean by when I was talking about patterns. Look at how I'm guarding this guard. You see I'm not chasing him. I'm playing on his hip. I'm predicting his movements. Now you see he's just doing a bunch of left-right shit. He's just left-righting. He's just momentuming. He has no dribbling whatsoever. Now at this point, you seen the shot he just took. It says late open. At this point, he has left-righted so much that he has drained pretty much most of his stamina. So as you know in this game, the lower your stamina is, the slower your shot is. So at this point, this nigga tired as hell, and he finally get an open shot because he left right to where I couldn't keep up with him anymore. And he finally got an open shot, but by the time he was open, he had no stamina. But if you rewind the clip, if you just bring the clip back a little bit and look at how I'm playing defense on him. I'm breaking it down frame by frame. Look at me. I'm already alternating with L2 and R2. I got my hand up with the right stick. I'm getting ready for what he's doing. When I know he making his moves, I stop holding right stick and I alternate L2, R2. I kind of predict his movements, play on his hip, and then from there, we just keep it going. So look, you see how he just going left, right? I'm playing on his hip, predicting his movements. Just trying to see what he gonna do. And you see he can't get open off this shit. But I'm pretty sure the reason why his win percentage is so high because he play people that can't guard that shit. And it's so easy to guard. And you see, dead possession. Got the ball back just like that. Defense is not hard in this game. You just have to really focus and lock in and look at the patterns of the person you playing, especially the guard. Look at how the team functions, but look at how the guard play. The guard play determines everything on how the game will go. If you see how the guard is playing, and if the guard is doing a lot of predictable movements, I promise you, you can put them in a box. It's so easy, bro. So right here, we have another possession of me playing some really good defense on this guard. Just look at how I'm playing. I'm playing on his hip. I'm not chasing him too hard. I'm right sticking. I'm bumping him. I'm trying to get a steal on him because he's dribbling. He putting the ball into my body. You notice how he keep going into my body and I'm on that side. If you have a high enough steal rating, or if you're running pickpocket, or if you time it, that's a steal every time, because it happens to me sometimes too. It's a steal every time. So just remember that. When they run into your body like that, press square. You will probably get the steal most times. But you see how I'm on him. I'm not giving him no room to do anything. I'm just sitting there, that dribbling shit dead, and now look, he forced to throw it in the paint, do a dumb pass, and take a 2. We're not giving you a 3. It's that simple. You go with the mindset of, you're not getting this 3. You're not finna left right me. You're not finna cook me. I'm telling you, bro. It's easy, bro. So this is another possession of playing defense on this guard. Now I'm sticking to what I've been saying. I'm right sticking. We playing sides on the screen. Now in this situation, I chased, but like I said, I am not giving you a 3. So when you up like this, how we up 19 and 14 and we just need 1 bucket, you want to play 3 up. This is like what most stage locks do. Pretty much most competitive people in general do this in the game. But when you're up and you know you got a comfortable lead, you can afford to give, you rather just give them the 2 in general because you know you can score the ball. So play 3 up. That's all we're doing. We're playing 3 up. We're not giving you a 3. No matter what, you're not getting a 3. The guard not gonna score. That's what we got in our mind. The guard is not gonna be the reason why we lose. Or if they score, it's not gonna be because of the guard. It's gonna be because of the lock or the big man. We're gonna force them to beat us, not the guard. Now that we have went over the gameplay, which is probably the most important thing of this whole video, is the gameplay, breaking down how to play the defense. I hope that was a good example of how to you know, play defense in this game. I hope it helped you guys. If it didn't, let me know, and maybe I'll drop another video explaining it in a better way. But you know, now that the gameplay is done being broken down, I did want to go over my settings and also go over the badges that I use on my 510 and maybe some badge recommendations for you guys if I have any. But I might not have too many for you guys. But let's get right into it though. So we got our controller settings, man. So let me break down the best defensive controller settings, bro. So first thing first is you got your double team reaction. Now a lot of people put this on manual. Personally, I just leave it on auto. I give more trapper animations in auto than I do in manual. Maybe I'm just not triggering it right, but personally I just see more double team reactions when I'm in auto double team than I am in manual. So that's something I would say definitely test that out for yourself to figure out. But for the most part, definitely I use auto. I'm just probably leave it on manual for now, just test it out later on or something. But as far as other settings in this game, you want to make sure that pretty much when it comes to anything involving your left or right stick orientation, anything of that nature, it's on absolute. Absolute means up is up, down is down, left is left, right is right. Relative means whatever position you is on the court, then your movements will change based on that. So you want to make sure everything is absolute, nothing else. That will help you extremely. That will help, man. It will help you a lot to just be able to just hold your right stick up when you're in the corner trying to guard somebody instead of having to hold it at a weird angle. That's all I'm saying. So definitely make sure you got everything on absolute, even for offense, everything absolute. Where is it at? Just show you. Pro stick defense on absolute. You know, there's no point in playing camera relative. I don't even know. People who play camera relative are weird as hell. I ain't gonna lie, because I don't know how they do that. But with your hooter guard, now a lot of people turn this off. I have a love-hate relationship with the arrow. A lot of locks turn this off because of the arrows can fuck you up in this game. It's personal preference, but me personally, leave arrow on. I feel like the arrow kind of helps you stick to the defender sometimes. The arrow off is cool, but man, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. It's personal preference, man, because I like I said, I got a love-hate with it, bro. So you know, it's something you need to test out on the side and see what you like and what you don't like. Now, defensive strength, damn, I can't talk today. Defensive assist strength is a very debatable topic as well, but there is a recommendation of which one is the best. So you have between a choice of 0 and up to 20. Now I say up to 20 because for some people 15 is not enough, so people might want some more defensive assist strength. Me personally, I play on 10. 10 is like my sweet spot personally because I'm on a 5'10". I'm on a small guard. I'm fast as hell, 99 speed. My perimeter D is a damn 91, and then when I'm in takeover, my perimeter D a damn 99. So like I'm basically a damn lock. That's just 5'10". So I like being able to have more fluid and smooth movements and have more control of my player. Now, if you want 2K to do more of the defense for you, then go with a higher defensive assist. But like I said, personally, I like being able to have more control and having a little bit of help from 2K. So imagine Call of Duty. You playing Call of Duty and you playing controller and you got aim assist. Now you know controller aim assist, how that go. You can lock on, target somebody, you can switch to another target them, whatever, whoop-de-whoop, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's the same kind of concept in 2K. When you have your defensive strength, your defensive assist strength on, the higher it is, the stronger it is, it's gonna lock you on to your matchup. So if you need to make a switch, or if you need to adjust because he's left, right, and you need to alternate L2, R2, well, the higher this is, it's gonna make you slower and make you move, like, you know, like you're in mud. So like you won't be able to keep up with people as much. So that's why I run it on a 10. Now for the locks who got 99 perimeter D off rip with the clamps off, 100% run this shit on 0 or 5. To be honest with you, because you move so fast. that you don't even really need defensive assist strength. You're going to get the animations. You got the long wingspan. You're going to contest it. So just make sure, you know what I'm saying, you're running low as possible. The higher your defense, the higher your defensive stats is, I recommend it running lower. But the lower your defensive stats is, I recommend it running higher. If that's the best recommendation I can give you, is that right there. So now let's talk about good old defensive badges. Now, like I said, I'm 5'10". I don't have access to a lot of different badges, but these are like the main badges people are gonna run. You're gonna see interceptor, you're gonna see pick dodger, you're gonna see clamps, ball stripper. But ball stripper, one of the ones you can just run on bronze, so you really don't have to run it all. Hustler is an important badge. Pickpocket important. Menace was important before the patch, but after the patch, Menace does absolutely nothing. 2K Lab and other people who test out badges confirmed that this badge basically don't do shit. So I mean, you can run it if you want to, but if you run it on a bronze or silver. Don't even run it on gold no more. It's no point. They nerfed this badge to all hell, bro. Another slept on badge that I highly recommend you guys running is ankle braces on gold. So if you played next gen last year, then you know ankle braces really didn't work. You was gonna get broke regardless. But this year, this badge works 100%. I mainly say run this badge on gold because of not the ankle breakers, but the stun animations. Most guards in this game run tight handles on Hoff. As you can see, I run that bitch Hoff, and I got a high ass ball handle. I don't even run ankle breaker. When you run ankle braces on gold, you damn near don't get stunned no more. And that's another thing with playing defense in this game too, is stuns. Since guards like Fana and other top guards, maybe like players like Rigby with 2K League players, and you know, people like that who really like know the mechanics of the game, they go for stuns. They go for dribble moves they know that's gonna stun you and give them advantage on offense so they can get open easier. Because the locks, you know, basically you playing a super competitive lock that predict all your movements, you need some kind of advantage. So this is the one thing I recommend as a badge, is to run ankle braces. A lot of people don't run it, but the people who do run it, defense is amazing because they don't get stunned no more by those tight handle animations. So that's just a thought, you know. If you haven't tried out ankle braces, definitely try it out on gold. If you feel like that's overkill, you might not have enough badges, silver is really good too, but gold is better. Don't run it half, there's no point. But definitely gold or silver is your best bet to test this badge out. So I hope in this video, you know, I hope I was helpful with you guys becoming better defenders, and you know, just overall just becoming, you know, just better players at this game. Like I always ask at the end of my videos, comment, let me know as a content creator what you're looking for from me, what you can see me improve on. Let me know what you think about this video, because this is something new for me. I really don't talk about things like defense and breakdown gameplays and stuff like that. So you know, let me know how I did. Let me know if you like these kind of videos. If you do, I will definitely do more videos breaking down specific parts of it to show you what my mindset is and things of that nature. But you know, other than that, drop a like, comment, subscribe. We almost at 900, we 50 away. You know, like I said, this year we're gonna become elite guards together, bro. But other than that, it's your boy Widget Man, and I'm out. Peace.